Alright, here we are again with a new hunt in a new patch in a new city, and it revolves around the new characters, the Luigis. We got Luigi Senior, we got Luigi Junior, and we're going to start off with the Junior. He's looking for a ring, and the ring happens to be down in the sewer next to him, which involves a Mario Brothers minigame, which I freaking loved, by the way. When I first seen this, I was like, oh, hells yeah. Don't be fooled. I lost a lot of lives trying to do this. While I was streaming, I got challenged by a Fani to find all 50 coins in the game and win. And, well, this is me getting all 50 coins and winning, so enjoy the rest of the run. If you want to do it yourself, you can. Just follow what I do and you will get the 50 coins and win, which will also net you 5,000 click coins at the end of it. Ideally you want to walk off the platform to get the coins at the top, because he's hidden a spike above the screen where you can't see. That will kill you if you try and jump up there and don't time it perfectly. Now that we've got the ring for Luigi Junior, we're going to be heading over to Luigi Senior, who we can talk to now. I figured a lot of my previous videos had me just skipping through the text conversations like they were nothing. Maybe you wanted to read it while I'm going, so I've tried to be conscious and do it a little bit slower this video. And we find out that Luigi Senior is part of the Knights of the Pineapple, who have been gathered to fight against a mysterious cult throughout history. And he is chasing all of the paintings that have the pineapple hidden throughout them, which is every painting that's been in the game since the start. So you need to find one of each painting and bring it to Luigi. And you find them at the art gallery. I've already found them, so I did it. Now, once you have all the paintings, he will give you a map. And the map is kind of awkward to figure out what to do with, but you need to go to the subway to use the map. You go back to the subway you came into town with, bam, now you can go to San Ignacio, and here you are in the desert. While you're in the desert, you want to come north up here to the grave, and you'll notice one of the graves is different to the other grave. You want to interact with that grave and bam, map 2. While you're down here, you want to come into this shop and grab the spare gas can that's sitting there doing nothing, because we'll need that to fuel the bus to get to the next area. You need the gas can for the fuel, you need the map 2 to figure out where you've got to go, and now we're going to Blackwater. There's a little bit more to do in Blackwater, like for instance we need to get another gas can out of the shop because, well, the boat needs more gas. And now, if you come up here to the swamp and come over to the right and across to this island, we've got another gas can, suspiciously close to an open fire. I don't like it, neither should you. But anyway, we're moving on and we're going to go across these islands. Now first we're generally heading up and to the right. Ignore what I do here where I go down, I forgot the way. But if we go up to the right, we will generally find what we're looking for, which is the third map piece. Which is at this grave right here. Bam, map piece. Now if we retrace our steps a little bit to where we turned right and go left instead, we'll make our way to the boat, to the next area. A little bit of walking, a little bit of islands. I didn't find anything on these islands, but at the same time I didn't look. Maybe there's something random else you can do out here. Anyway, now we've done that, we're going to end up at the uncharted jungle. While we're here, we're going to head up to about where these paths split, and then we're going to head generally right, and you'll notice I go up here, but I should have went down a little bit to compensate to find this fountain just off to the right. Now we've found the fountain and it gave us the skeleton key. We use this, we come back to the past and we keep continuing on, and then you'll notice here, if you come to your quest items and you find the key, as the time passes, the sun sets on birds, men, and serpents. Now, that gives you the hint on what you need. The sun sets on the birds and the men and the serpents. Pretty straightforward. While you're out and about in the uncharted jungle, if you go into either of the corners, whether it's, northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast, you will find a little kind of temple enclave, and in there will be the symbol that is actually meant to be to the southwest, southeast, northwest, northeast, and you'll know the order that you start the riddle of the key in the northeast. Anyway, brings us into here where we have a choice between the Holy Grails. If anyone's ever seen Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade, you know which one you gotta pick. It's not the one I just picked. I just did that to see what the hell happened if you got it wrong. And we died, and now we're in the ghost skin. We are not a cat anymore. Anyway, you pick the right one, and he makes a pun about you being a ghost. You don't need to do this, you can just pick the right one, straight off the bat. Drink from the fountain. We chose wisely. You can pick the wrong one, then you die, and you end up in the ghost skin, but then you can just pick the right one, and that's all good. Now, we're going back to Golden Springs. If you look at the Holy Grail, it says something like, time is abstract to the immortal soul. And if you know anything about Afani and his hints, time, abstract, when have we influenced the time before? When we went to the future. So we go to where we went to the future, except this time we're going to the past. While you're here, you can go see Grandpa and Dad when Dad was young and he was working on the ranch, but I'll leave that for you to explore. What we're interested in is in a town center. If you notice, when we had the Holy Grail, we drank from a fountain. If you remember correctly, there's a fountain right here. Bam, energy stone. thank you. That is all for this hunt. We have found the energy stone. The energy stone lets us never run out of energy, or you can toggle it on next to your energy bar, and that will let you eat food if you need to for whatever reason. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit subscribe, ring the bell if you can. Hell, ring the bell just cuz. And I'll see you in the next video. Look, if you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or let it slip? His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, there's vomit on his sweater already. Luigi Spaghetti.